Do you believe the Mavs can get it together and avoid the play-in tournament, or was this a doomed pairing from the start?
Both.
Okay.
I believe in both. So it was a doomed pairing from the start. Betting as much as they did on Kyrie Irving will backfire in some way. I don't know how yet, but it will backfire in some way. But I can see how this will work on the basketball court before it all goes up in flames. The end of that game, which they lost 124-122. Kyrie took, I don't know why they isolated him and just did not have Luka Doncic in the action at all. He was just like chilling in the corner while someone else decided his team's fate.
Kyrie got a good shot, man. Like, that was not that contested. It's a step back three. I trust him to make that shot.
Yeah, but you know what would be better? Putting the ball in your best player's hands, or at least having him involved somehow. Use him somehow to help free up Kyrie.
But also, like, Luka, not a good outside shooter. If you're
going
for Luka's
the win, a killer. Luka's a killer. How many clutch shots does that man hit? But anyway, the last 6 minutes or so of that game, they played with Tim Hardaway, Reggie Bullock, Maxi Kleber, Luka, and Kyrie, and I could see it, man. Like
that's a
that
good
group is going to be able to defend. They're going to be able to shoot the hell out of the ball. And I was like, I get it. I get how this team could be not just like the offensive juggernaut, but with a lineup like that, it's like, okay, I can talk myself into this team.
Marcus, I think their issues are not with this pairing so much as like their big chunks of the game. They have to play either Dwight Powell against a big man or Christian Wood at all. Like, I mean, dude, just do me a favor. If you're a basketball fan out there, your team has cap space this summer, whether you're good team, bad team, mediocre team, do not talk yourself into signing Christian Wood. Just don't.
Somebody's going to do it. Somebody's going to do it.
He's not good. Like, he can get stats, but he's not good. And so, like, they have so many issues before I think, like, oh, they should have done this action. Like, their defense sucks, Marcus.
And it sucks in a place where you just can't suck in the playoffs, like on the perimeter, right?
Right. Well, although in the West, maybe.
I mean, that's what in the playoffs in the West.
Place.
Look who you got to deal with. Place. You got to deal with Jamal Murray. You got to deal with John Morant. You got to deal with De'Aaron Fox, right?
Yeah.
You got to deal with Steph Curry. You got there's a lot of Anthony Edwards. There's a lot of dudes coming at you.
Dame,
you got to be able to guard people.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
There's a lot of dudes you got to be able to guard. I don't know if they can. I agree. I don't think the issue is Kyrie and Luka. I just think they have a lot of issues.
Yeah.
But when you get to the clutch moment, those dudes are so good, they'll figure it out in time.
Well, that's the thing, Marcus. Hold on, real quick, Jay. Like, we're talking about coin flips here, right? In these 4 losses, like 2 of those go in. I'm not saying they all have to like change, but let's say 2 of those. Say that shot goes in last night, and one of them happens, another game. How do we start talking about, like, if they're 3-2 instead of 1-4 in these games with them, we're talking so much differently. And that's just 2. We're talking 2 shots going in.
100%. But I think part of it too is Luka has never had to be in a situation where he's used off the ball. And as great as he is, as fantastic as he is, like, there's some stuff about playing without the ball that he just has to learn to use his gravity, to set screens for guys, to do all that stuff that he's never really been asked to do because he's never been in a situation to do it. And so I don't think, like, they're basketball geniuses, really, like, especially Luka. He's gonna figure it out, but like, so I think it's promising. What they've done so far, despite the record, I think it's pretty promising. There's a roadmap there to be very good in the West this year before Kyrie does something to tear everything apart.
Wow. Yeah, but the thing they're running into is, like, you just can't do that eeny, meeny, miny, mo clutch time offense, right? Like, to be good at offense, you need to have a consistent, thorough plan. And they have the pieces to figure it out. Like, Luka's got to learn what to do off the ball. But, like, he can, and Kyrie can, and now it's not like what are we gonna do? Who's got the best matchup? Like, you got to be able to run some stuff because you're going against the best defenses in the playoffs, allegedly.
Yeah.
So I just feel like they could get there. I don't know if they get there in time to I think they could still avoid the play. To me, Warriors, Clippers, Dallas, Minnesota are somehow going to end up 5 through 8. So
do we think
one of them?
Do we think the Mavs even had stuff in their playbook that involved like Luka as a screener at the end of games? I feel like every crunch time game,
who's he screening for?
It used to be like just Luka isoing step back, Luka iso step back, like every single time. And now you got to use two guys together and figure out how to get some synergy there.
But he's already seen the shelf life of that. It's defendable in a series, so he should be much more.
Well, does
willing.
he feel that is?
I mean, he should. Like he should.
Well,
he saw the wall he ran into, and his name was Andrew Wiggins. Like a guy guard you like that, get off the ball.
I don't think he looks at it that way. I think he looks at it, I'll cook his ass next time.